everybody. I'm gonna be doing a sketchbook tour today. This sketchbook is not totally completely complete yet. I've been working on this sketchbook for a long time. It's kind of my sweet beloved. It's got a lot of stickers from like a lot of my favorite memories and things, a lot of friends. I've been working on this for quite the moment. A lot of these are just stickers from Amazon and stuff, but these are some of my stickers from like friends from school. This is one of my first stickers I ever made by myself using a printer at home, and now I have like an actual Etsy shop with nice stickers. If you want to check that out, the link is also in my bio and probably my description. This is a sticker from my brother. His band is Jester. If you want to check out Jester, it's also on Instagram. I started this sketchbook September 5th of 2022, and now it is July of 2024, so this sketchbook has been through quite a lot with me. You can tell that I started it in the fall time. I was really feeling the fall vibes. At the beginning of the sketchbook, I had a lot of art block, so a lot of what you see is kind of just like pure trying to power through it. This is Tyler Joseph. 21 Pilots is my favorite band. And then I think this was right around the time that the Elvis movie came out, or maybe I had just watched it for the first time. Anyway, that's who this was, but I didn't like the eyes. Again, I was going through art block. This was a girl in my class, in my math class at the time. I thought her hair was really pretty. These were ripped off of Pinterest. These are just like random people. I was trying to do figure studies, but clearly I gave up on them. I had just watched Over the Garden Wall for, I think, the first time ever. So I was doing like the piano with like the frogs. This is Greg. The Rock. Here's Wirt. And then I think I was drawing myself as Greg. I think that was supposed to be Beatrice. Again, fall time. It was getting close to Halloween. I was ready for Halloween. This is a drawing from the inside of the bus. This was my point of view from like where I sat on the bus. So this is like looking towards the front, if that makes any sense. Little bottle cap turtle. This is little me, and I'm standing with Totoro. These are a bunch of quotes from Bo Burnham. I was really into Bo Burnham at the time. I've been rewatching like Inside and stuff. This is Edward Scissorhands, but like really freaking scribbled. This is another quote from Bo Burnham, Infinity or Oblivion. It's from one of his interviews, and I just thought it was really like, I don't know, I thought it was a really cool quote. So this is a picture of like a girl, and she's got her phone in her hand, and it's all just kind of like coming out at her, and I thought that was kind of cool. I drew these really cool pumpkins. I kind of would love to turn these into stickers, because I think that they're kind of cool. Here's Dipper from Gravity Falls. Here we go. This is where we kind of start getting into stuff. So this was right around the same time I was diagnosed. Yeah, this is like right during the time I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, and I found out I had Graves because I was having really bad heart palpitations, and I thought that my heart was the problem. So I had drawn this really cool heart using some extra markers that I found in my room. And clearly, why won't you work, stupid? I was really going through it. This is a person in my math class. Their name was Jack. And I thought that they looked really cool and had cool hair, so I drew them. I'm not sure why I was drawing pigeons everywhere, but apparently that was a thing. This is Starfire. It's kind of hard to tell because it's just her face. And then this was my boyfriend. More art block stuff. This is like an awful sketch. I really hate this. I'm not sure why I drew it. I think I was just trying to get out of my art block a little bit. This was my school uniform. I pretty much wore these red Converse in my red corduroy jacket nearly every single day. I had a lot of friends who were in fire science at my school, and one of them had asked me to draw a firefighter over winter break, so these are just little like firefighter doodles. Another sketch I did with like extra markers I had found. Just a bunch of flowers. Now, you will not believe what I watched during that time period. I binge watched all of Wednesday, the show on Netflix, in one single day in one sitting. Her proportions are kind of off. If I could go back and do this digitally, I'd probably shorten her arms a little bit because I think they're a little bit long. But I got like just about everything in here. This was her during one of, I think it was like a canoe race, I can't remember anymore, but I loved her hair in that. Here's a school project I did. This was for a book report, and the project I chose to do was 3 drawings about my book. I read Joyland by Stephen King, so I drew whatever I thought it would look like. This is the entrance to Joyland. There's a big Ferris wheel in the background. This is a Pupalicious hot dog poster. And then this was the girl, I can't remember her name now, but she was one of the main characters and she took photos at the place. So I drew her with like camera film and stuff. Here's some more Bo Burnham. This is his eyes from All Eyes on Me. There's him like laying down. These are all from inside. This is an older picture of him, but it's from like, as if you were looking at him from the top, from above him kind of thing. This is more Tyler Joseph fan art with a quote. Does it bother anyone else that someone else has your name? And that's in one of his songs. You can hear it on YouTube, but I don't know, I really liked that quote a lot. This is Jay Schlatt. I love Jay Schlatt. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, so I drew him and his little ram. I completely freehanded these. These are all Copic markers, and I just layered all the markers on top of each other, and I just wanted to see if I can make colors kind of work together. I really suck at drawing sunflowers, so this was kind of forcing me to recognize the shapes and stuff that I was seeing and simplify them a lot more so that it made sense as a bouquet kind of thing. So these are like 2 separate things. This is an image of me and my boyfriend, and I had actually taken it and made it into like kind of a much weirder drawing than the picture was. The picture was us in front of a bonfire, but I really liked the lighting, so I tried to replicate the lighting in this photo. This is a picture of a girl I found on Pinterest. I can't remember who she was. This here's Mabel from Gravity Falls. I tried to test out this kind of like funky, weird style. I don't know. I never liked this drawing, which is why it's covered. And then this is a drawing of a little stuffed animal. It's a Pom Pow, and my boyfriend got it for me, and I named him Bebo. This is a little short thing that I did called Sticks. And it was just kind of like how you interact differently with your environment as you grow older. So I had like the baby who was really curious, and then the little kid who, you know, makes it into a sword, and teenagers having bonfires, and then adults chopping wood for their family, and then this is an older man who's using it to support himself. And I thought it was kind of a cute little concept. I never really did anything else with it, but I just rewatched Into the Spider-Verse. These are some ducks I found off of Pinterest. And then I got this little grabbing him. He's got a flower crown. I drew this in my algebra class, so that's why it says I want to go home. I was so over it. This was me redrawing old pictures from one of my older sketchbooks, like one of my first sketchbooks. So this is like Beverly from It, chapter 1. This is my cousin Emmy. And then these are just 2 random drawings that I found in my sketchbooks that I liked and I redid. This is a guy off of Pinterest. I'm pretty sure I completely did this just me trusting my own process, but I definitely could do more with it now. Here's Velma from Scooby-Doo. This was Daphne, but apparently I gave up on her. It's just a random girl I drew. This is one of my favorite pages in my sketchbook. These are Breakfast Club characters. So this is John and Claire. I really love these sketches. I think that they turned out really well. I'd love to do more of these. But I just tried to, as closely as I could, get to the actor and actress. This is my boyfriend. I did my own drawing of Raven from Teen Titans, a little clown. This is me at school again. If you could not tell, junior year was a rough freaking year for me, so this is literally just a drawing of me looking sad as crap. This is an original character that I drew. I haven't drawn her since, but she's a little clown. I thought she was cute. I really liked making her hair all fluffy. I love her pose. I do remember I got her pose off of someone on Pinterest, but yeah, I love her. Here's another Breakfast Club sketch. This is Allison, and then this is Spencer Reed from Criminal Minds. I had been binge watching Criminal Minds a lot, so I had to add Spencer in. These are little free-handed drawings with highlighters that I had. I was at school when I did this, so I didn't have a lot of supplies with me. I watched The Last of Us. This was me watching The Last of Us. So here's Joel, and there's Ellie. There's this little mushroom. This was me. I think I was trying to practice perspective by myself, so this was without a reference, and I just kind of tried to do my best on it. This is another picture of my boyfriend. I do a picture of him about once a year, twice a year, and I just try and like see how closely I can get to his actual face. It's definitely been improving a lot. And then this is just a little character I drew. I tried to freehand another bouquet, but instead of my Copics, I did crayons, and I don't really like them as much. I think the alcohol markers really blended well together and made it look really put together and nice, whereas the crayons are a little more separate, but I still think it turned out pretty good. This is another kid in my class. I did a really weird cartoony drawing of him. I guess I just wasn't feeling it that day, but here's a little jellyfish and a free-handed ink pen flower design. I ended up I can probably put the picture in. I think I have the picture. I drew this onto 2 people's arms at the end of the school year as like tattoos kind of thing. This is the whole Scooby-Doo gang. I ended up finishing this digitally, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is Top Gun. I just watched Top Gun Maverick, but I ended up rewatching the original Top Gun, and this was him. I know it doesn't look a whole lot like him, but I just really was excited to draw fan art. And then I got these 2 little cutie raccoons off Pinterest, and I don't know why. I love their little hands so much, and they were so fun to draw. And I'd been watching TikToks of people like feeding them like little marshmallows and things and then like grabbing them. So that's why I did that one. It's my boyfriend and his friend. Ugh, I hate this drawing so much. It's so unproportionate because I freehanded it with a crayon at an angle, so it looks just like so off to me. And then this is me being angry about how off it looks. This is another freehanded crayon. Oh, this was me. I tried to draw myself by looking at a picture of myself, and I like freaked out, and I was like, I don't know what I look like anymore, because I just could not seem to make it look like me. Some more art block clearly. I love these 2 drawings. This was a combination of a couple pictures I found on Pinterest, and I tried to turn it into my own style a little bit with the line shading. I love that kind of shading. And so I was trying to practice it more. This was a picture of a guy off of Pinterest, but I again did like the line shading. I still really like both of these drawings a lot. More Pinterest practice. If you couldn't tell, that's like my favorite thing to do. This guy ended up looking a lot like Ryan Reynolds, and I'm not sure why, because it was not a picture of Ryan Reynolds, but I think it's just the hair. Pinterest, Pinterest, Pinterest. I was trying to draw a little girl in a Halloween costume that was too big for her, but I think I didn't quite execute it right, so it just doesn't quite look how I wanted it to. More kids in Halloween costumes. I drew this. This was like a trend on TikTok where everyone was making their like old school like aesthetic jack-o'-lantern pumpkins with like paper mache and paint. So I tried to draw like the really creepy like old jack-o'-lantern pictures. Now this is fun. This was the day I took my senior photos, so I drew my little outfit. And then this is completely free-handed using a micron and a brush ink pen. I thought it was pretty awesome. Did that in art class. I remember I really did not like this drawing when I did it, and it's still not my favorite, but you can tell we started getting back into fall time. I started rewatching Over the Garden Wall again. This definitely is not my most favorite drawing, but it's still cute. Oh, this, I had just watched Coco, and so I drew like what I would want to look like as a little Day of the Dead, and like, oh, I love that movie, the colors and everything. So I made my own outfit, and I just love that picture. This is Raven from Teen Titans again. I think this is just a random girl that I drew. It was very like Princess Bride-esque, like, I don't know. I love the dress though. This was my rewatching all the old Marilyn Monroe movies era. So these are all little images of Marilyn Monroe. Let you see all of those. And voila, Barbie movie comes out. So we've got Barbie, and we've got Ken down here. This was an old wedding dress that I saw on Pinterest that I thought was gorgeous, so I wanted to draw it. But this is my favorite outfit from the Barbie movie. I just love the way that it looks, and had to draw that because she is so pretty. Here's Phoebe from Friends. This was, I believe, no reference. I'm pretty sure I did this in the middle of art class. This was no reference. I tried to make my own like Christmas Eve princess is what I was kind of going for, I guess. I don't know. I think it was alright. I really love the dress and stuff, but I'm just not sure if it was giving off Christmas princess the way I wanted it to. But I still think she's very pretty. This was my third attempt at 2024 Meet the Artist, and obviously, again, I did not use it. My boyfriend had just bought me my first ever gouache paint, so I was using that quite a lot. This was one of my first paintings I did with it, so it's a little bit rough. More Barbie. This doesn't look a whole lot like Barbie, but I just really liked her hair. And then here's a little miniature Ken. I thought this was cute. It says, "My life is bright." This was right after Backslide, or no, Overcompensate. Overcompensate came out for 21 Pilots. So I was drawing images from the music video. Obviously they're kind of rough, but yeah, here's Clancy doing all his little dance moves. American Psycho. Trying to draw Patrick Bateman. This one's my favorite. I think it turned out the best, but I think these are funny. Harley Quinn. This outfit is everything to me. I still have not seen Birds of Prey, but I've just seen so many pictures of her outfit, and I've realized I'd never drawn it before, so I went ahead and did that. Here's some more Jay Schlatt fan art with his two cats that he's got right now. I tried to do like a stylized realism, I guess. I tried to draw him, but I wanted his horns for his ram, and then his tie and everything. This is me designing my poster to ask my boyfriend to prom, which I can put on the screen now. We had just played It Takes Two, and I'd also made him a clay figurine of Cody, so I can also put an image of that up. This is more 21 Pilots stuff. These are all lyrics from Overcompensate and Next Semester, because those were the only music videos out at that point. So this was Next Semester. There's some lyrics, Overcompensate, and then Next Semester again. More 21 Pilots Next Semester art. Starfire being all angry. Tried to put her little powers. This is cute. This is Pennywise and Ghostface. I just thought that they were cute. I love this drawing. I wish I could turn it into a sticker, but this is right where I designed my Piggy Pictures logo. This was the moment it happened. Started designing some stickers. This is the one I ended up making. I have this sticker, but it's not on my Etsy yet. These are some more stickers I have. This is my spaghetti snake and my pancake frog, which are currently on my Etsy. This is my cowboy dog, my butterfly bear, and my gentleman pig. And my gentleman pig and my butterfly bear are already on my Etsy. This is my space goose, my fruit drink, my galaxy coffee, and my cowgirl boot. And right now, my space goose is on my Etsy as a sticker already. I was rewatching American Horror Story. So there's this Tate, because he's my favorite character from my favorite season. These were just some miniature drawings. I was trying to get back into my sketchbook again, and I couldn't really figure out how to break them back in, so I just kind of did some little cartoony things. This was my first TikTok live. They actually ended up banning me because they thought that I was 13, but I'm back on now, so if you want to follow my TikTok, I go live every so often. This was my second TikTok live, and I was just drawing characters that people told me to draw. So this is Daphne from Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. Here is Elsa. And then here is Rosalina. I really like this drawing a lot. I think her hair was really fun and I loved it. This is from my most recent TikTok live. I was trying to design some more stickers. So this is a love bug. This is an ocean in a bottle. And this is a little bat, and he's hanging upside down off of a moon. Again, trying to design more stickers. There's a little dragon. He's roasting a marshmallow with his fire breath. There's a little unicorn. And that is all. Thank you for watching my video. I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff like this in the future. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to support my art shop, my Etsy link is in my bio and also in the description. I sell stickers there. I currently have 10. You can also support me on Instagram, on Pinterest, on TikTok, and on here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.